Yeah, dude, I'm really sick of the streaming climate. Like, no matter where you go, like even Twitch fucking sucks.
Well, it's bad all around right now.
Yeah, like I
Kick
was
was
telling them.
okay. Like I tried Kick. It's okay, but I still prefer Twitch, and I think that's just because I know what I'm getting into already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. Well, it's like last night I was talking about like revenue and shit. Like, cause when you're like an affiliate, you aren't making shit. Like fucking,
Oh yeah.
yeah. And I was
Here, I
talking
need to
about
make a
like,
Rift lobby, so then I'll reinvite you to my team. But apparently, you have
gotcha.
to make a Rift lobby.
That's kind of weird. But
I don't
yeah,
know how I
like
feel about that.
I was talking about like sponsorships and shit last night and why I don't take them. And I'm like, because every single time an affiliate gets a sponsorship, it's like a conditional sponsorship
Yeah,
where
you have
like if you
to
fail,
spend
you're not gonna
money.
get any money.
Yeah, and it's like you have to spend a little bit of money with those partnerships, and like for Dubby Energy is the only one that I've joined. I'm not even kidding you, where they've actually sent me, uh, you know, samples so I can review them. You know,
Yeah, like see, something I noticed, like because say okay, so when you're on console, sponsorships are pretty limited regardless. But like something I noticed when I would look at sponsorships. It would be like, hey, you can play this game that's on console, but if you're not playing it on PC, you don't get paid. And I'm like, well, fuck you then.
well, see, okay, yeah, that's another thing that actually kind of irked me. So, okay, so I kind of regret making this decision, but Electra, do you remember about like what was it like two years ago when McDonald's offered to sponsor me?
I wasn't
And
around
then,
back then, so
and dude, I told them hell no because I didn't want to be a face of obesity.
yeah, I wouldn't want to be sponsored by McDonald's either.
I was like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I get it that probably would have been very good for my streaming career, but like, it ain't all about the money, man. Sometimes
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta
really not.
have, sometimes you gotta have, you know, it, you gotta have your priorities in check. And it's like, sure, I could have made money by promoting McDonald's food, which actually is probably one of the most unhealthy things you can fucking go eat on the planet right now. Besides a rotting human corpse. And you know what I'm saying?
That
So it's
might be
like,
better for you.
actually, yeah, that actually might be. Dude, okay, so check this out. Ain't this metal as fuck? Speaking of rotting corpses, there's a type of bee that makes its hive out of rotting flesh.
Oh, I've heard about those guys.
And I'm
Don't
like,
people refer to them as scavenger bees?
yeah. And what's even funnier is that they can make honey out of the flesh. It's
I'm
called meat honey.
skeptical about
And I
that.
will never try it. I will never try that. That is so disgusting. And dude, the nests though look metal as fuck. Like, I'm not even trying to like sound strange or anything, but the fact that like there was legitimately a hive inside of a carcass of a deer, but it had the deer like it was like all throughout the chest, and it looked like it like all mutated and shit. It looked like an actual hardcore metal musician cover. You know what I mean?
Well,
I was like,
yeah.
that's metal as fuck.
You know what's funny? The only reason I know anything about that is because when I was in high school, I was trying to avoid getting extra work in math class, and
Yeah.
my teacher loved bees. So I started talking to him about beekeeping, and it was the most boring conversation I've ever had. However, he did tell me if I ever want to get into beekeeping to call him, so one of these days I might do that.
Call him about some meat bees.
Dude, I brought that up to him because he is a beekeeper, and I'm skeptical about how to make honey from flesh. I don't know the process behind that, but like that's something we
It's
talked
weird
about.
because like I looked it up online too, and I was like, a lot of people said you can eat that honey, but it's a very not everyone's gonna like it flavor, and I'm just like, I don't think I would like any honey made of flesh,
I
but
don't know, Jack. I feel like that should be a subscriber goal or something.
oh, eat flesh
Eat
honey.
some rotting flesh honey, yeah.